Hey guys, Naturally Keish here, coming to you with another video. This is day 15 of the I Grind vlog days of summer. And today I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself. Not necessarily from the I Grind aspect, but just a little bit about myself, goals, dreams, aspirations. So I'm going to read a couple questions because I didn't want to ramble. So I wanted to be a little more focused. So I did find some questions that I'm just going to answer. So here goes. Um, what is most memorable about your high school years? High school was awesome to me. In Baltimore, it's all about the high school you went to. Basically, it's you rep your high school. And I went to Western, only the best, the for life. Woo woo. Um, and I made some awesome friends. I built some awesome relationships there. I learned a lot about being focused academically and how important that was. But also, I built some wonderful relationships that I still have 20 years later. Yeah, it was. I got pregnant my 10th grade year and I had to leave. And in my 11th grade year, they almost didn't let me back in because their standards were so high. And I went to an alternative school to finish out that school year. And the credits weren't accepted at Western, so I had to struggle. I was actually doing double classes half of my 11th grade year to make up for those 10th grade credits. But just being able to sustain myself during that time and still graduating from one of the best schools in the world, the nation, the country, whatever. Um, it was awesome. My whole high school uh, years were memorable and awesome. And they still are. I'm still active in the Alumni Association and active in school activities even 20 years later. So I hope that my drive and my excitement translates well to the future graduates as I interact with them in days, years to come. What word describes you best? I don't know that there is one word to describe me, but I guess I would say busy. I'm always in something, doing something, always busy. And busy is not, I mean, being busy isn't always a good thing. But I know that I find myself always doing something. I rarely have time to just sit and be still. And yeah, I'm trying to learn more how to do that. And I'm actually being forced to do that because my vehicle is still down. So I'm working on getting that together. But in the time being, I stopped renting cars because it's just way too expensive. And I've just been learning to be still. So I'm not as busy as I once was, but still I would say busy is probably, if you ask anybody, they say you always doing something, you always on the go. So I would say busy. What is your greatest accomplishment? Um, I don't know. I guess I would say being a mother. Um, yeah, being a mother. I was forced into motherhood. Not, I mean, it was by my own doing, of course. But at 15, when you don't know anything about, I mean, I was pregnant at 14. You don't know anything about being a mother other than watching your mother. But to be, I mean, it's different than watching somebody and then doing it yourself. So I guess that would be my greatest accomplishment, being a mother, not giving up, not, you know, being a statistic, so to speak, not remaining a statistic. I didn't have repeat pregnancies. I've only been pregnant twice in my life. I have two children. They are 15 and 22. I'm not a product of my environment. I live in the hood. I've always have. I'm not of the hood, even though I can get hood. Yeah, scratch the surface and it just comes out. That's not a problem. But I'm not a product of my environment, and I try to steer my children in the direction of not being a product of their environment as well, even though I also try to teach them about their environment so that they won't be blind to what goes on, because it's real. I mean, we live in Baltimore City. The Wire is not a joke. It's real. So just trying to instill those values in my children so that they understand that you can be in a place and not other place. And is working with the younger one. The older one, he has to find his way back, but I have faith that he will. He's so smart, he's dumb, but that's another situation. He's very intelligent. He's 22. What can you say? You know, I just pray that he uses his smarts for to better himself. You know, I hope that he realizes that sooner before later. What drives you every day? Again, that would be my children. And knowing that, not that I'm the only person that they have, but knowing that I have to do my part. They belong to me. I was given authority over them by God Himself, so I have to find myself doing the best that I can for them. So they drive me daily, especially just knowing that black males in America, they already have two strikes against them. So it just drives me daily to try to be the best that I can be for them, to be a reflection of what's good and what's right, so that they can follow the right path. Where do you want to retire? I've been at my job since I was 22. So if I make it, I'll be 52 when I can technically retire at 30 years service. I'm already 15 years in. I would like to retire at 52. I mean, that's young, so I don't plan on moving to an island and just chilling. I plan on retiring from being an employee, but still working my entrepreneurial business or businesses, as well as being active in the community as I am now. I plan on being able to do those things full time. So where I retire is wherever I am when I retire is where I'll retire to, for now. Once I get older and I get Social Security years, if that ever is still a reality when I get old enough, then I guess I'll have to rethink that. What is your business goal this year? This year is almost over. My goal is to at least get that blog up and running. It doesn't have to be public, but I need to I need to have something tangible by the end of the year. I need to be able to see something under naturallyquiche.com that is of value. I need to be able to at least have some work being done. Excuse me, some work being done to make naturallyquiche.com a reality. And I don't have a lot of time. So I really, now that I'm answering this question, I really see that I have to focus on that more. Where do you like to vacation? Anywhere, wherever. Depending on the time of year, I don't like to go when it's cold, where it's cold. I don't like to go places in the cold as vacation. I feel like vacation, you're laid back, you're chilling. So I would like it to be excellent, beautiful, wonderful weather. So I'm guessing my next vacation spot will probably be probably California. That'll probably be my next vacation early next year. Who do you admire? I admire quite a few people. Mainly my sisters, because I have one blood sister on my father's side. I'm an only child on my mother's side, but I have spiritual sisters that have become my family. And then I have my friends are like family to me. So when I say sisters, I'm not probably not talking about my blood sister unless I specify that, but my sisters are my family too. So my sisters inspire me daily. I mean, I rock with some powerhouses. You won't believe what women I surround myself with, by the grace of God. So my sisters inspire me. I admire them. I think that was the question. I admire them. They inspire me daily. And a lot of times they don't even know it. But they are some awesome. And I'll probably talk more about that, especially about Team 10, which is, I have three sisters who are who mean the world to me, that are probably the closest. And I'll probably talk more about them as days to come. But even if I don't tell them daily, they inspire me, and I admire them all the time. What is your mission? I don't know. Look into my mission, my past life. Okay, that's Jill. I don't know. What is my mission? I guess to um, continue to be true to who I am, and to hopefully be a blessing to somebody else. I receive blessings all the time, and I'm not just talking about financial or things you can see, but people bless me all the time. It could be a kind word. I told a friend of mine before, I'm like, you don't know how much you just saying, hey, what's up, is inspiring to me. It changes my whole day. So I guess my mission is to be that to someone else, to continuously be that to someone else and not become bitter, angry, or stagnant, but to be focused and to be a blessing to somebody else continuously. I think that's my mission. Now, how to bring forth that mission, I'm not sure, because I'm still trying to find where I need to be, what I need to focus on, because I don't know that it is just a blog. I think that's just part of it. But I believe there's something else in me that needs to be cultivated. If you were invisible, where would you go? I'm not answering that. I don't know. What traits in others are you attracted to? Motivation. They have to be motivated. They have to be honest. They have to be community lovers. They have to be true to themselves. They have to be honest. They have to be not necessarily focused, so to speak, but they have to have some drive. They have to care about people more than they care about themselves, and they have to be willing to do something other than snap their fingers, party, chit chat, all that foolishness. I mean, partying is good. Don't take it from me. I love to have a good time, but I also love to put some dinners together for the homeless, or it has to be balanced. You can't just be a party hardy fool and the world's going to pot. So yeah, they have to have that willing, giving spirit. What is the kindest thing anyone has done for you? Well, just recently I was getting breakfast in the market the other day, and I had my earphones on, but I had one of the ears out, and the brother paid for my breakfast as I was walking away. He didn't think I heard him, so I came and I thanked him. And then I went to get coffee, and when I went to get the coffee, the lady was like, well, it's already been taken care of. The brother had paid for the coffee as well, and I mean, that's probably like $5 or whatever, but it was a blessing. And he said he wanted to be a blessing to somebody today. So I really appreciated the fact that I was the recipient of his blessing, at least that blessing. So that's the most recent thing that has happened. How do you want to be remembered? A child of God, a faithful servant, a mother, because you can have children and not be a mother. I mean, I want to be remembered as a mother who loved her boys, a community lover, a sister, a friend, a person who was dutiful and honest. I wanted to be honest. So whatever it was that I did or did not do, I wanted to be honest. Remember me how you knew me. Don't remember what I could have done or what I said I wanted to do, but remember what I did and what effect I had on your life. If you were on an island, who would you want to be with? How long am I there? Why am I there? Yeah, I need to know. I got more questions than that question. If you had to give a 10-minute speech at a high school, what is it about? I would probably talk about, depending on the school. If I was speaking at Western, I would talk about my experience. If I was speaking at another school, I would probably talk about the fact that I was pregnant at 14 and how I was able to overcome. I still graduated with the high school diploma. I was accepted to college. I did not go. and I do not regret it. I've probably I'm probably more successful than I would have ever been, because going to college and dropping out, I just wasn't ready for college. But I probably would tell them, probably not make light of that situation, but I probably would tell them, that there are alternate routes to get to where we all need to be. So don't be locked in to what other people think your route should be. Be true to yourself. Learn yourself. Know who you are. Love yourself. Self love is so important. And everybody that you call a friend is not. Learn what the term means, and be to others what you want them to be to you. That is probably what I would talk about. I think that was it. Yeah, I think that was it. I skipped some of the questions. They was like, "What's your favorite color? Your favorite food?" I've answered those already. Um, So yeah, I will probably do a little more, like, I don't know if I want to do like a biography. I don't know how deep you guys want me to get, but I do have some other things that I would like to talk about. And that'll be in days to come, because I probably want to write something down to have it formatted. I just don't want to ramble. I'm already at 16 minutes now, so I'm actually going to end this video. But like always, if you so choose, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And I'll link the other ladies' information in the description box. You can like their channels if you have not already. Subscribe to their channels as well. And leave your comments in the comment section. Any questions you have, anything you want me to talk about, let me know. And I'll see you guys on the next video. This is video 2 of 3 a day. So I'll be right back with my red shirt in another video. Until tomorrow, guys. Peace.